You know her from movies like Space Camp and Howard the Duck, and on TV, Caroline in the City and Switched at Birth. But you know her most from playing 62 different versions of Lorraine Baines' Ken and McFly. She is our density. Please welcome the lovely Lea Thompson. Our next guest, of course, you know from Taxi and Star Trek 3 and any number of things. And I tell you what, the one line of dialogue this man has probably said most in his career is "Great Scott." So why don't we welcome him with a great Scott of our own. So on the count of three, 1, 2, 3.
Great Scott!
Christopher Lloyd. Of course, last but certainly not least, 5-time Emmy winner, Spin City, Monty J. Fox Show, Family Ties, Teen Wolf, etc., etc., etc. He is the one, the only Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox.
Hey, thank you guys for coming. I was just wondering if you guys could maybe do your favorite lines from the trilogy for us.
All of them?
I'm okay staying if you want to do all of them.
Who's going first? All right, I'll go first. Oh my God, it's Calvin Klein.
Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. You're my mom.
Thank you.
For me, my favorite part was the whole sequence where we're in the car and you're like, oh my God, you're so forward. And then he gets out of the car and then Biff tries to take advantage of me and then Crispin comes. And what I like about that part was that there was so much plot that had to be done with acting. Like when I kissed you and I had to go from being in love with you and then had to turn off and be like, it's kissing my brother, you know. That there was so much in that scene that was so beautiful and had to change just with acting. And I think that's a magical thing in a kind of a special effects movie where your acting has to sell something. And I just love that sequence and the music's so beautiful, for me. But of course I was in it.
I love that scene. I love that scene. I think you're great in that scene. My favorite scene, though, for me personally, was the Johnny B. Good scene. I grew up loving guitars and loving guitar players, and I had all these heroes of mine. And when we set out to get the scene ready, I went to the choreographer and a guitar coach. And my guitar teacher taught me how to play everything that was pre-recorded, guitars pre-recorded, but he told me how to finger sync it so I could play it. And then the editor could actually match up me hitting the actual notes with the music, and I thought that was really effective. And to do like work with choreographer and say I want to do some Chuck Berry, and I want to do some Jimi Hendrix, and I want to do some Eddie Van Halen, and I want to do some Jimmy Page, and just Pete Townsend, and work all that stuff in, work the windmill, and work the knee slide, and work the duck walk, and work the Eddie Van Halen tapping harmonics. And it was for a guitar freak. It was just guitar nerd. It was just great.
Great